Hi there, and welcome back to another Airbnb, still in Liverpool, but a different Airbnb. So this is what my Hobonichi looked like last time we spoke, and it still looks the same. I'm a little bit behind now. We're in the middle of February, and I haven't done any, well, when I say middle of February, 10th of February is today's day, and I haven't done anything because I didn't take this back to the studio, so I only took this one with me because it's just, I don't know, it's just easier, and this one's more important in terms of work, especially content creation. So I thought I'd leave this one behind, so I've got a little bit of catch up to do on this one, but I've also been home and brought my actual Hobonichi cover, so I'm going to sort that out, as well as a whole bunch of stuff that I printed off that needs to go in my Hobonichi. So we're going to have a little bit of a journaling session this morning, as long as the light holds out, because it's a very cloudy day and apparently it's supposed to get much worse, so let's see how we go. So first things first, let's put the Hobonichi in the Hobonichi cover, this lovely Paddington one. Now I wonder, will it fit in with, oh no, I don't want to push it because it might hurt the stitching. It doesn't quite fit in because obviously this one is the Muji cover and it's just a little bit of an overhang, but it's great for if I just want to take this book. So it's a bit slimmer profile to take with me, but we can take it out now because I basically got it as an experiment to see if it would work for basically a matte cover instead of a glossy one, and it does, but it doesn't fit in a Hobonichi cover, so that's the downside to it, but it's fine as a cover on its own. So a cheap, super cheap alternative. Now I have brought my Midori cover here that I took off my 2004 Hobonichi, just because I do want my book to have a little bit of protection, even though I've not put a cover on it yet. I'm still working on the actual Hobonichi cover. I'm very much behind, well, I feel like I'm very much behind this year's already, because I was ill for the first 2 weeks, well, all of Christmas, all of New Year's, and then the first 2 weeks of January were gone. Then I had a couple of weeks, and then I've now had a really nasty fall, so I've sort of done my back in a bit. I know, I'm such an old lady. So that's really knocked me back as well. So it's yeah, I so far I feel like I'm just constantly chasing my own tail this year, but I did manage to get all my Valentine stuff out. So I didn't get my 2025 setup stuff out. I might do that in the middle of the year when I switch to the other AVAC, hopefully in time. But I did manage to get the Valentine stuff out, which is part of the Patreon membership stuff. You can check out my Patreon in the link below. I have migrated both my patrons together, so Studio Spirit, which is my other channel, which is an art channel, and Book Nook Spirit, which is stationery, commonplacing, books, booktube basically, this channel, into one patron. And then I've done 2 separate tiers. Studio tier for the art stuff, so if you want to know more about the art stuff in behind the scenes and all that good stuff, sign up for that one. But if you want more of what I do on this channel, in more exclusive stuff, in polls, in opinions, in suggestions on products and things that I create for this channel, then you want to sign up with Book Nook, the Book Nook tier. So yeah, I managed to get all the Valentine stuff done. Where is it actually? So yeah, this is basically what you'll receive if you sign up with me. dun. Ooh, and then these are all the goodies that you get. So you get the stickers, and of course you get Valentine's Nookie. I need to stop calling him Nookie. He's Nook, but I always put Nookie, but I know it means something else for the American people. And then that sticker as well, and then a Studio Spirit logo as well, and then a couple of magnets that I designed. They're with my old branding, but I had the stuff made, so it's ready to go. It's just, it's got my old branding on it, basically. There's an Amsterdam one, and then a New York one. And then a Valentine's hand-printed card. And some lovely thick paper. And then an art print of the same one as well, but on a slightly pearlescent paper. And then 2 art prints as well for some elevations of buildings that I did in pastel. So if you sign up with Evo membership, you'll get all this goodies. Now, I'd like your opinion. Would you be interested, because I'm working on shop items as well, so I'm working on my website and getting my shop up and running, which I'll put these items on individually as well as all the other stuff that I'm working on. But one thing I'm curious to do is, would you like to see this in an enamel pin of some sort, or a keyring of some sorts? Let me know in the comments below, because I know it's a little bit hard to sort of, work out the enamel and which bits you want, whatever. It's a whole process. So if there's enough people that want it doing, I'll be sure to do that and pop it in my shop. The other thing as well, if you do sign up with my Patreon, is that I will also give you a 30% off discount code for my shop. So you'll get a huge discount off other stuff as well. But enough of self-promotion. Back to the journaling. So yeah, we'll put that on there. I'm still keeping that there because I still love this. But eventually I will have my own cover. Now I'm putting it in this side, and it does slot in perfectly with the Midori cover, because that's the beautiful thing about the Midori cover, is that it is literally fits the notebooks like a glove. But it's glossy. That's my only objection. I'd like a nice matte one like the Hour Studio is, which the Hour Studio book also goes into this Hobonichi cover as well when I bring that, but I've not yet started working on that. I've got lots of stuff that needs to go in it, but again, that's for a secret project, so I can't really tell you too much about that on here just yet. It'll be more when it's going, that's when I'll tell you what's going on, because it's been a lot of delays already with the project, so it's just, yeah. You don't need to know about that. So yes, I'm putting it on this side, so my cover will be this way round, but everything else is still just as accessible. So let's take all my stickers out, because these need to go. Some of these are just bits from miso paper and other bits and bobs, but a lot of them are what I've printed myself. So they're like photographs and obviously bits and bobs that I need to put in. My little Paddington stickers, I think they can stay there. Yep, that's ephemera. That's for that notebook. Okay, then yep, some more memory stuff, and then some stickers, some Megan stickers. I've used Megan's World of Tim Burton photos as well, because I realised when I look back at my footage when I went, I've only taken videos, I haven't taken any images yet. So until I go through the videos and then take stills, that's how I'll get photographs from it. But I wanted some of Megan's photos that she took because I really like this image. I think the composition that she got on this was fantastic. So I really like that. So I've stolen her photos that are available on her Patreon. The Crow, I need to write about that as well because I've literally just watched it, the new Crow. I have mixed reviews, but overall I enjoyed it. Then we've got some untitled painting stickers, more Megan's, and then about my commonplace little Midori commonplace book, this little thing. I still don't know what to do with it because I thought it was A5, so I was going to use it with my Hobonichi, but it's A6 and I'm not quite sure what to do with it because the other thing is, well, look how tiny the squares are. They're smaller than the Hobonichi. They're like half the size of the Hobonichi ones. So I'm not quite sure what to do with that yet. But I do like the whole setup of it, so we'll figure it out. We shall figure it out. So there's stickers. That's more stickers. My triangle that I normally stick there. Then I have my letter stencil there. They're just some more stickers and a movement thing. And then this is a sort of postcard thing from Base Notes, the sketchbook people. I just quite like that because it's like oil pastel and pencil crayon. So I just like it. So that's my I just like it folder. More stickers, some James Burke ones. And then all my little stencils that need to go in here. One day, I keep saying this to myself, I'm going to make my own stencil, because the thing is with these stencils is there's like 1 or 2 icons that I use on each. So I have to carry all of them around with me because there's 1 or 2 that I use all the time. So it'd be nice to amalgamate them all onto one stencil, so I only have to bring one. So eventually that is something that I will design and make and put into my shop. Hopefully sooner rather than later, because as you can see, they do take up quite a bit of space. And put that way up so then the zip is at the top. Yeah. And please look after this bear, thank you. I like having that in there. And then this one I sometimes pop in there. I will do for now, but I also use it as the actual bookmark like you're supposed to. So then there are all my stickers that need to go where they're going. And then I need to finish filling in my index for January, because January is done. See, I haven't even done February's calendar. So behind. So I have one bookmark for the calendar and then one for where I am on the weeklies, which is the first week of February, so I need to backlog because I've written them on a digital calendar, which has been okay, but I've literally had to remind myself every day to use a digital camera. I always do because it's like a void. If I put anything down digitally, even like note taking or anything like that, it just goes into this void and I never see it again, which is why I think I very much need an analog system for all that stuff. Oh, that's going to be annoying, that zipper on there, but we'll see. Let's see how we go. So yeah, put the other bookmark for the weeklies, and then we have our monthlies all ready to go. So yeah, that's pretty much the setup. My stencils, a couple of stickers, any other stickers or bits I collect will go in there as well. I'm hopefully going to stick most of those in here, apart from Megan's in untitled stickers. They're as I'm going along. And then my stencil, letter stencil as well, which again, I would love to do my own letter stencil with my own font. That would be wicked. So I'll eventually get around to doing that. So yeah, and I'm still on the hunt for either a triangle or a ruler like this, but that's got the wedge, the groove around the edge. I think the camera's picking that up very well. So you flip it upside down and then use it so that none of the ink seeps through underneath. But I've not seen any for a long time. They're all flat. So I'm using my very old Rotring ones or Helix ones, but they are very quickly becoming damaged with me taking them everywhere, because they're really hard plastic, they're not flexible like that. So there we go. Okay, so I'm going to start backfilling my February spreads in now. Oh, the other thing I want to talk about is the books that I'm reading. So I'm currently almost finished Camilla. It's a nice short story, but me being dyslexic, don't matter how long the book is, it will take me time. But I'm really enjoying it. I've had a wicked idea for a print for it, which I was going to do for the Pressing Matters print competition, but the deadline's the 28th of February and it is now the 10th of February, and inking and carving takes time, and I am not in my studio, so I can't bring all of my tools. I can bring a couple with me, but I'm now not going back to my studio until the end of March. So I'm basically living out of my suitcase for 6 weeks. So yeah, I can't do that print in time for the competition, but I might do it anyway because I really like the idea of the print. But yeah, that's currently what I'm reading. And then the next thing I'm reading is The Wizard of Oz, but I've got this lovely edition that's actually, I got this earlier. It's not released until the 27th of February, but I've got an early edition that I'm actually going to review. So I'm going to do a separate video on that, so keep an eye out for that if you're interested in it, because it's not just The Wizard of Oz, it's also the Emerald City of Oz and Glinda of Oz, and it's all annotated as well, and it's just a really lovely edition, so I'll go more into that on a separate video. So if you're interested about that video will be upcoming pretty soon, or if it's not, it might actually already be uploaded before I've done this one, because I need to do that quite quickly. I'm supposed to do it before the 27th, so that might already be up there. If it is, I'll leave it in the description and the card there, in the cards just up there. Now, I've never read The Wizard of Oz at all, and I still haven't seen Wicked. Don't come for me, I'm probably the only person on the planet that hasn't. But I am very curious about the whole world of it, because I've realised there's a whole... I'll go into it in the video. I'll stop rambling, because you're probably not... Some people are probably not interested in it, but if you are interested in it, go check that video out. So yes, let me put on some music and start doing the spreads, filling my bits in.